Hello, my name is Jack and welcome back to WatchPilot, the home of all things watches. Today I'm joined by Paul Maxwell, our Swiss watch expert, which you may have already seen on our channel before.
Thanks Jack, it's good to be back. Operations Manager for WatchPilot. I'm really looking forward to talking to you about this fantastic watch today.
It's good to have you back today as well. But before we do get into this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for all things watches. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand Bull Watch Company and one of their signature watches. Paul, did you want to explain a little bit more about the brand?
Yeah, of course Jack. So although Bull Watch isn't instantly recognisable in the UK, it's a very established and respected brand in the United States. It's built its reputation for over 100 years based on the growth of America's railroads.
So is there a story behind how the brand started manufacturing watches?
Yeah, there is, Jack. Before 1891, there was no need for standardised or accurate timekeeping on the railroads because each town kept its own local time. This became more problematic as the railroads grew and started connecting distant cities. On April 19, 1891, two trains collided in Kipton, Ohio, resulting in several deaths. The trains had to cross each other at defined points, and on that day, one of the conductor's watches had stopped for 4 minutes, and that resulted in the collision. After this, Webb C was designated Chief Time Inspector for the railroads and tasked with standardising all watches for railroad employees. He set a very strict criteria, including an accuracy of no more than minus to plus 30 seconds a week, and an after service whereby every employee had to have their watches checked for accuracy every 2 weeks.
With this in mind, I'm guessing Bull watches were manufactured for a purpose, right?
Yeah, the systems that Bull implemented and created set the standard for timekeeping and uniformity, not just for the railroads, but for watchmaking worldwide.
I can imagine all the railroad men literally were asked the question, what was the time?
Yeah, it became accepted that when you asked a railroad man what the time was, you were going to get the right time. In fact, it's believed this is the origin of the phrase on the ball, meaning to be accurate in a way.
Moving on, let's talk product ranges.
The Bull collection for the 21st century has moved on apace, as you can imagine, using much more modern materials and watchmaking processes. But despite these changes, the founding spirit of the brand is never compromised.
So Paul, how many collections have the brand produced?
So Jack, there's 9 collections in all, and every watch in those collections made to the highest possible standards. Some are designed to be able to withstand some of the toughest conditions on Earth and below the sea.
Looking at today's collections, are they still respected for their purpose?
Yeah, so today Bull is one of the most respected and established brands in the United States. Every detail of every watch, from the shape of the hands to the style of the numerals, has been set down by Bull in his RR standards implemented over 130 years ago.
What Bull watch are we looking at today?
So today, Jack, I want to show you one of Bull's most robust, wearable and spec-laden watches in their entire range. It's the engineered Deep Quest 2 ceramic. It's available in black or deep green. I've chosen the green because I feel it's a little bit more distinctive.
First impressions, I really do like the design, especially the deep green colour within the dial, but does it look a little bit like the Rolex Submariner Hulk Edition?
Well, they do have some visual similarities. The big difference comes in the amount of spec loaded into this watch for the relatively modest price point.
Can you tell us a little bit more about these specs?
Sure, let's start with how the watch looks and feels. It's got a beautifully shaped 42mm case, which is fashioned out of a single block of titanium. So titanium is a metal that's used widely in the aeronautics industry because it has twice the strength of steel, but it's only half the weight. It's also anti-allergenic. So the tapered bracelet is a mixture of titanium and steel, and it has a unique patented folding buckle with an easy extension system, ideal for wearing over a wetsuit.
This watch is literally built for action. Am I right in saying you can wear this watch diving?
Yeah, but we'll get into that in a bit more detail later in the video. The bezel is ceramic for non-scratch durability and is of course uni-ratchet for diving safety and illuminated with super luminova.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the dial?
Yeah, the dial and hands are clear with the date window set slightly further inside the dial to enable a full sweep of 12 baton markers. The Sapphire Crystal is anti-reflective and 3.9mm in depth to withstand the immense pressures found at 3,300 feet below the ocean surface. And here's yet another innovation. Attached to the 3 hands and each hour marker is a micro gas tube for unmatched visibility in the dark.
Is this feature self-powered?
Yeah, it's completely self-powered, 100 times brighter than conventional lume, and it lasts a minimum of 10 years. The hand tips and 12 markers glow orange for clarity, while all the other markers glow green.
I'm guessing this helps visibility whilst diving.
Yes, especially in low light situations. And as if that isn't enough, the watch has a patented helium release valve crown that allows the gas to automatically disperse from the watch without any manual operation. This further enhances the water resistance, which on this model is a massive 1,000 metres.
Wow, that is immense. Is there some sort of shock resistance?
This watch offers shock resistance at 7,500 Gs and is anti-magnetic to 4,800 AM. You You can see now what kind of high quality cutting edge spec this watch is made to.
A lot of high spec used within this watch. What movement does it have?
It's got a Swiss automatic ball movement and it's individually chronometer certified by COSC. And it doesn't get any better, to be honest, Jack.
A lot of thought have gone into these watches then.
Yeah, and in conclusion, the care, precision and craftsmanship that's gone into producing such a unique and professional watch, second to none. All considered, this watch has so many features it's hard to believe it retails at just £3,310.
An incredible price for the amount of features that's in this watch. You can actually purchase this watch on our website watchpilot.co.uk.
We also offer up to 48 months interest-free credit, which is under £83 a month, and next day delivery too. You can view all the collections on the website, and as you would expect, we are officially authorised ball stockist for the UK.
Yes, I'll leave a link down below directly to the Ball watch collection pages.
We offer around 75 models on there, all made to the same exacting standards, so you're bound to find at least one that satisfies your watch hunger.
If you have any further questions you would like Paul to answer, be sure to drop them down below in the comments. Thank you, Paul, for coming on to talk about the Ball Watch Company.
Well, thank you for having me, Jack. It's been a pleasure.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Cue the music.
Da, 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 da.